Presidential frontrunner Donald Trump. You ready for some audience questions?
I'd love it.
All right, this is Corinne. Hi, Corinne. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Thank you for being here.
All right, awesome. Hello, Mr. Trump.
Hi.
My question to you is this. Being a millennial, how can you better inspire my generation of young voters and gain our support?
Say it again, the last part.
I said, how can you better inspire my generation of young voters and gain our support?
Well, I think we're gaining a lot of support. We have very, very young people, the audiences, the voters. In fact, one of the things came out with both New Hampshire. I mean, no matter where we go, it seems that we have a very young audience. They want to see strength. They want to see security. They want to have a job when they get out of college. And one of the questions I get is the financing of college. You know, they're borrowed up to their neck, and they come out and they don't have a job, which is a big problem. I thought that would be your question, actually. But the truth is, they want to see security for themselves, and they want jobs when they get out of college or wherever they're coming from, including high school, frankly. Because there's some people that go to high school and they're fine and they want to get a job. They can't get a job. Because the jobs numbers are phony numbers. They were put there to make politicians look good, in particular presidents look good. Because we probably have 25% unemployment. And if we didn't, you wouldn't have crowds like this coming, and you wouldn't have 10 and 12,000 people every time I speak. We have a tremendous jobs problem. We're losing our jobs to other countries. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you great security, great safety. We're going to do the whole thing with everything you want, but we're also going to create jobs for this country. And one of the things I think I'll be best at, I'll be the greatest jobs-producing president that God ever created. I will. Thank you very much. Thank you, that job stuff.
We have Brenda. Come on, Brenda. You can. I saw you wanted to ask a question. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Thank you for coming.
Hi, Mr. Trump. It's so good to see you here in Las Vegas.
Nice to see you.
Considering the lawlessness and corruption in our country today, and we all know that the notion of equal justice under the law is something that does not apply to people in government. So I'd like to know in a Donald Trump administration if we can count on you to appoint an attorney general that will in fact obey the law and administer.
Great question. The answer is yes. You will have somebody that's going to be fair, but tough and smart. And they will be, people have to obey the laws. If you don't obey the laws, we really don't have a country.
Right.
So it's a great question. The answer is yes.
Thank you very much. Can I do a follow-up on that? We obviously have the Supreme Court opening, and you have told me in 3 separate interviews you'd look for justices like Scalia and Clarence Thomas.
Right, that's right.
The Constitution is the foundation of our rule of law. You read the Constitution. What does it mean to you?
Well, the Constitution is sort of everything. If you look at it and you look at what's going on, and the problem is our Constitution is being badly denigrated by what's happening, as an example, with Hillary Clinton. Because you have other people that have done very little by comparison to what she's done with the emails and all of the security measures that are in place and everything that's taken place. And she's just sailing along, running for president.
You think she gets away with it?
I think so. I think she's going to get away with it if, well, you know, look, there's a long-term statute of limitations. It depends. If a Republican gets in, you know, there's a long-term statute of limitations.
Well, that raises the next question. Would you appoint an attorney
I would
general?
certainly look into it. I think it's a disgrace. I think it's so bad. General Petraeus was destroyed. His life was destroyed. You have many, many other people, not just a few. You have many people that did far less than what she did.
But if they found laws are broken, you're attorney general, you would want them to prosecute
I think
them.
you have to do that. You have to do that.
All right, we have, I believe it's
So, Sean, if you think of it, she's running a very important race. Because, you know, think of it. Now, I think that she's being protected. I think that there's no question. I've spoken to lawyers that are great lawyers on this subject. She's being protected. It's so unfair to this country what they're doing with Hillary Clinton. That being said, she is being protected. She will probably be their nominee. I think Bernie's not going to have a chance. He's going to get run over. They're just running over him now. You see that happening now already. In fact, when I left today, I was watching Fox.
Right.
And he just seems to be
Thank you,
on a big downwards. He's in a very big downward spot.
It's very interesting as you watch her campaign and you watch the people around her. And one has to wonder if 60% of the people of this country think she's dishonest and not trustworthy. How do you get elected with that?
Well, look, I think the government has to do something. I just don't see how they can get it. And I will say, if I'm the nominee, this will not be a subject that's going to die very easily. I'll be talking about why nothing is happening.
You won't back down off issues. Like, for example, when she tried to go after you about, quote, being sexist, You went right back at her.
I did, and they had a very bad weekend.